All right, what's happening, everybody? How's it going? Let's do this again. Dropping off my son now at practice. Okay, so let's get going. This is gonna be a short one today because I gotta get to the house and get ready. Because I gotta come back over here, pick my son up for practice, take him home, and then I gotta go to some church event that they got going on today. Wait till this pickup gets out of here. Anyways, yesterday, I actually recorded a video yesterday using the new mic thing that I had, the Cinco, whatever it's called, you know, the one that I've been trying to set up. So I've tested it, all that stuff, everything was good. And then yesterday, I did a good, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes or something of, I don't even remember what it was, but it was good, I know that. And then, when I went to listen back to it, man, the audio, oh my God, I really don't want to do any edits on this or whatever, you know, I just want to upload it as soon as I'm done with it, but I'll see if I go ahead and post a real quick or a post edit, just so you can hear the sound of the sound quality. It was just horrible, like it was just horrible. I'll see if I do it. If not, then don't worry about it, but just trust me, it was horrible. Now, I got done with it. I said, you know what, it's been working like this is just me rambling, so I'm gonna move on, move forward. And I had a few days, luckily because I've had it for like a month, had a few days on Amazon before I couldn't return it anymore. So I just went ahead and I'm done with it. That's it. You know, I don't know if I got a bad one or what. I'm just done messing with it, wasting time with it, and I'm just gonna go and move forward. That's it. I talk loud, so my audio's coming out pretty clear. But anyways, roughly what I was talking about yesterday is just goals. That's it. How I've been somewhat busier than I have in a while, and I'm loving it. But it's weird because I have more time to do stuff, and it's because of the monk mode, right, that I talked about in that one video, where like how I do it and how I suggest busy people do it, like that, you know, lead busy lives with families and stuff. You know, I'm doing up to 3 days a week now, 3 to sometimes 4, it all depends, right? But let me go ahead and go now. I'm doing 3 days a week, 2 hours in that one day, right? So I'll go in there, zone out, go in monk mode for 2 hours a day, just go ham on whatever it is I'm doing. That's why you guys start seeing a lot of things happening on the Discords and on everything, right? So I've been doing a lot of stuff. I've unloaded some work that I've been working on or trying to figure out. Case in point, this audio thing, right? I just unloaded some of the stuff like the Discord, right? That's new to me. I'm still trying to figure it out. And I just say, you know what? I'm just going to go to Fiverr, hire someone. You know, it costs $75. That's it. Only $75. And look at what they've done with that. Right? It is insane. For those that are in the Discord, you guys see the changes. I mean, it's clean. And we're still, you know, working on it. There's still things I want to do to it. Right? So that's freed up time for me to do stuff. And those 2 hours, instead of wasting those 2 hours on trying to watch the right videos and learn how to set up a Discord and all that stuff, oh my God, look at that cat, just 3 cats. Just, they're playing like, oh my God, this is, that's why they get a lot of roadkills. They're just like a game they play. Let's see, what does it get hit? Anyways, but like I was saying, I lose track of I think I'm on the road, and it's a rush hour, but I could be wasting 2 hours on that, trying to figure it out, and then never getting it the way I want, when I could just be doing something else, running ads or making videos that I need to make, tutorials and all kinds of stuff. So I'm finding myself more busier than I have, and I'm enjoying myself. I am loving it, right? But I also I find myself having more time to do things. I'm getting more things done. Like my to-do list is just getting checked off. It's insane. And it's all because of that monk mode. Those 2 hours, now I'm really focusing on what I need to do, the important stuff, right? I'm not putting it off because I can't get something done. Man, that sounds right happy. And now I'm able to, I'm working overtime here, right? To meet the goals that I want to accomplish by the summertime. We've talked about that. We started talking about that at the end of 2024, November, December. We're like, you gotta forget by the end of 2025. You gotta set your goals for half the year. That way, if you fall short, it's just by a little. You're more than halfway there. Really close to it. And once you're there, you set a new goal for the end of the year. Okay? And one thing you really gotta do, guys, you gotta live it, breathe it. You gotta believe in it. That was one of the things I was talking about in that video, man, that I might post it. I don't know, we'll see, but the audio's really bad. But you gotta really, believe in that goal that you're trying to hit, right? That it's gonna happen. That's the one thing. You gotta believe that it's going to happen. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? And then 2, you have to think about it and act as if. For example, right? This summer, I want to spend a lot of time with my son and just do things, right? Take a week off and just go somewhere. Go to Miami, go to Tampa, we want to go to Jacksonville, spend a week or 2 with my daughter there. Then we want to go to Virginia, go to the beaches over there in Virginia in the summertime with my other daughter, my oldest, right? We want to really capitalize on it. And we want to go with our jet skis. I don't have the jet skis yet, right? But just listen how I'm saying it. We're going to go to these places with our jet skis. As if, right? I already have it. It's all on the wording. And it messes with your mind. It tricks it more, but in a positive way. Like, okay, you already have it. So that way when you do get it, it's not a surprise. It's like you expected it, right? Like on the weekends, I've been going with my son. We go to the what do you call it? The jet ski shop, right? And then there's a lot of traffic here. And we look at jet skis. We already got the ones picked out that we want, right? We're waiting for a good sale that's coming in, and then we're gonna go get it, right? But here's the thing: how crazy this stuff. We've been doing this already. My son's talking like that. Oh, I can't wait till they see our jet skis. And you think Yareli's gonna like the jet skis? And I'm like, yeah, man. When you were a baby, she used to ride the other ones we had. Oh, and he's already talking as if, right? And here's the thing. Now it's double manifestation, right? Me, him. Well, just yesterday, this is insane. I went to go. All right, this is gonna be insane here because there's a lot of traffic going on around here. So we're gonna have to do some crazy here. All right, just give me a sec, guys. I know. Joey, be careful, don't do that. There we go. Aggressive driving. Just yesterday, after I finished recording that other video, I went to my friend's house, and his neighbor has 4 jet skis. It's crazy, and I'm looking at, oh my God, I love these. He's selling 2 of them, brand spanking new. Bought them last year. Only has like 15 to 20 hours on each of them. Like, oh my, and it's somewhat like the ones we want, like the Wave Runners, the big ones, right? One for me, one for my son. like it's just coming to fruition, and all he wants is just, you know, either to buy him right out or to take over the payments. I mean, it's starting to come to fruition. Opportunities are starting to arise and come in, right? That's the whole thing about manifesting and visualization and bringing things to reality, that the opportunities will come. You're looking for a house. You got to start looking for the house that you want, right? The house that you want. Okay. We're going to go here. Oh my God. These guys. Why are people so impatient? Go ahead, because you're already there. They're so impatient. I wish you could see this. It's crazy. Well, like I said, you know, you want a house, you gotta go start looking for the exact house that you want. You want a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. You want a lake in the back, a pond or whatever. You have to go look at those type of houses and those locations, right? Same thing with a car. Go buy, not buy the car, but go in there, test and run cars. Hell, rent the cars. You got Turo. I still can't believe a lot of people don't know about Turo, right? Let me park here because the house is literally right there, and I'm good on time. And I think this is important, really important, and I really want to get this out. But guys, like I'm saying, it's mind-boggling that a lot of people don't know about Turo. If you don't know about Turo, it's just like Airbnb, but for cars. Peer-to-peer renting cars, just like rent a house. Well, what Airbnb used to be, right? Now it's gone mainstream and corporate. It's crazy. But Turo's like that. I had a Turo business, very successful, but it was very hands-on, and I'm trying to get away from what we call brick and mortar businesses, that it's on here. I want to keep everything on the internet, because if I still had that, I wouldn't be able to do what I want to do on what's it called on this summer. We had like 30 cars or something. It was insane. But, you know, I would rent these cars. I'm not flashy. I don't. Why am I gonna spend $250,000-$300,000 on a damn Lambo, which I don't like? They're uncomfortable. I don't like them at all, right? McLarens, I don't even know how much McLarens cost. They just look uncomfortable. I've sat in a Lamborghini. I did not like it at all. I don't like the speed. I don't like it. With that money, I could buy a lot of cars if I wish. But I remember I wanted a specific van. I rented it on Turo for a weekend so we could go to do the baseball and all that stuff. I had an older van, Honda Odyssey. Love that one. But you know, it started to get to that point where I needed to get fixing. So I already said, all right, I'm gonna get a new car, a new van, but let me get something different. I went to test drive this. I went to test drive a Sienna. I rented both of those, and I rented them specifically for what I wanted to do with it. See, that's the key, right? Well, what you want to do with it. So I rented the van for a weekend so we could go do the baseball stuff with my son and get a feel for it, right? And we said, okay, the Pacifica is the one that's the perfect one for that, right? Great on mileage. We have already driven to Texas. We've driven to Virginia a ton of times, to Jackson. Like, it's gotten some miles on it, right? And then when it was time to get it, I already knew which one I wanted. Boom, it was a done deal. Same thing with a house, right? You want that type of house, you're not used to living in one of those, then go to an Airbnb, rent one for a weekend to see how it would be like to live in a 2-story home. If you never lived, going up and down the stairs, things like that. If you want to pull in the back, visualize it, experience it, act as if. Okay? Act as if. And just believe it. You almost have to obsess over your goal, right? And I'm not talking about it's hard to explain, right? Because, there's one thing that obsessed to the point where you're just driving everyone nuts about it, and then obsessed about it in a way that you, because ultimately it's you, screw everyone else, but you're the one that has to believe that it's going to happen, right? Don't do something like you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment and all of a sudden, oh, by the summertime, I'm going to live in a 10,000 square foot home. And come on, all right? That's millions. If you're not making millions, you don't know how to make millions, there's no way you could get $1 million house. Point blank. I'm not trying to be negative, and I'm really not trying to be like a realistic type of thing. I don't buy that, but there's the better word probably is attainable stuff, right? Stuff that you could literally reach. Like, I know you could go from making 20, 30, I don't know what you make right now at a job, but let's say you're making about 20,000 to 30,000 a year. You could, what we do here, you could go from that to 180 to 100,000 a year in 1 year, right? Doing the stuff we do here online. Okay, and for some, yeah, they're gonna hit it, and they're gonna hit it hard, and might make a 500 or $1 million 1 year. I've seen it happen, right? But you have to go ham on that. You have to go really like screw this, all or nothing type thing. It's more, I've seen it more from like people who are on their own, like no kids, no marriage, no girlfriend, no boyfriend, nothing, right? But you can do that and build businesses, real businesses, and it's gonna allow you to quit your current situation, your current job to do that, right? But you have to obsess over that one thing and stick with it. You know, my business, for the most success I've had as far as income generating and all that stuff, and the businesses that sustainable were subscription based, right? I got away from, not that I got away from it, it's just I lost a lot of my businesses during the divorce, right? Because I had to focus on that, and business just, you don't pay attention to them, they're gone. So I built it back up, but I didn't do the subscription based, right? I'm getting back into that because that will allow me the freedom to do what I want to do this summer, okay? And it's subscription based, it's residual income. Almost like money you could count on coming in, consistently. I could take a week off from the computer and turn off all the ads if I wish, or put them down on maintenance mode, right? I know you don't never, if it's strolling, you don't want to just shut them off. But you could literally take a week off, 5 days off, and just not even think about the damn internet and just do stuff, right? Because it's coming in. Right? If you have a membership, or you have a life thing, just tell people, hey, I'm going to be gone for 5 days. That's it. Right? And then come back. So I'm getting back to that subscription-based model, and I'm really honed in on that. I'm focused on that, and only that. And you can see the updates that I give you guys, how it's working. All these little things, I'm putting everything, all my experiences in there. I'm teaching you guys that because I want to bring you guys with me. I want to take as many of you guys with me in this first quarter to have anywhere from 50 to 100 customers and members paying you, paying me, whatever. You build your stores, right? Subscription based. Imagine 50 members, just 50 members alone paying you whatever, $10 to $20 a month. That's crazy. Just do the math on that, right? And I'm obsessing not over that particular, I'm obsessing more over what I want my life to look like. Remember the 3 things, the 3 steps to set your goals for the summer, right? What was they? Number 1, figure out where you want your life to be, how you want your life to look like by the summer of 2025. How you want it to look like. First an idea, a general idea. Then when you got all 3 steps, then you put it in detail, right? How you want to look like? Well, I want to spend a lot of time with my son. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go there. We're gonna be gone for a week or 2 weeks at a time. Okay. We're going to Fort Lauderdale. We're going to Miami. I've been here 36 years. I've really never went to Miami to like have fun. My son hasn't either, right? So we're gonna do that together. We're gonna go, all this stuff we want to do, that takes time. Well, okay, that's how I want my life to look like, right? Freedom, so to speak, but still earn an income. okay, residually. The second thing you need to focus on or figure out is how you want your business to look like. Okay, well, in order for me to live that lifestyle, I gotta have something that's almost passive. It's never gonna be 100%, but if you can make it 60 to 80% passive, where you could take some time off, and I'm not talking about months, I'm talking about like a week off, 5 days off, without just unhook everything, right? I needed subscription based. I needed something like that. So that's the business right there. That's how my business is gonna look like. And I'm starting that already. I started back in December. Okay? And it's working. Right? Third thing you need to figure out is your circle. Who is your circle? What's your circle going to look like? It's going to change. I'm not going to, lie or throw shit. It's going to change, because that circle is going to determine whether you meet those goals or not, and hit it and crush it. I want to obliterate mines. I don't want to just meet them. I want to just knock that wall down and just crush it. Can you feel the obsession I got over it? I'm like, ugh, right? I'm enjoying this time right now. Like, I'm seriously enjoying this time right now, and I'm loving it, right? So you figure out your circle, who's going to better. I mean, you don't have to just kick people out and shut people down. That's not cool unless they're really bad for you. But if you've got a circle that you tend to hang out with, and you go out with them, and like I'm not one to be drinking or going out to clubs or nothing, right? So I'll give you an example, right? I was talking to a girl towards the end of December, November on there, and I'm thinking about this whole thing, how my life looks like, how my business, how my circle. Well, she tends to like to relax when she's not working. Meaning she likes to chill, she likes to have more than 1 or 2 glasses of wine. She likes to go to the cigar lounge, and I don't smoke, but I do smoke cigars. I love, you don't smoke and inhale cigars, but anyways, neither here nor there. But like, we like going to the cigar lounge. I just like sipping on one little wine that goes with the cigar that I smoke. Well, she's just, she goes a little overboard. And I noticed myself, I didn't go overboard. I haven't been drunk. I haven't gotten drunk in like over 20 years. I never liked getting drunk. But I got a little tipsy for the first time in I don't even remember how long. And it's because I was with her, right? And then that almost kept going on every time. Oh, come on, one more glass. And I'm like, I had to like stop. No, one's enough. I'm a 1, maybe 2 type of guy. That's it. Like, usually it's just 1 glass, and I babysit that for a long time. I had to drop her. I literally had to drop her. Not in a bad way, but in a way that I just like, look, not tonight, nah. And she got the gist of it. Same thing with my brother. I go to his house to hang out or just spend time there. He just wants to drink beer. I can't do that. So I have to stop that. My circle for the summer is going to be very small, and literally my son. That's it. And anyone who wants to go with me to these places. It's going to be him. Locally here, going to Fort Lauderdale, Miami, I know my nephew's going to be with me. My niece is going to come with me. And that's it. I really don't have friends in this internet space that I could take with me. So, that's pretty much it. That's my circle. Okay? And since I know that, then while I'm in this monk mode and and zoning out mode, I can't feel that I can't put any more people in that circle that will not meet the criterias. You got to set you some criterias for new people coming in, and I'm not going to have any time, or I don't want to make any time to meet a person, a significant other. So that's out of the question, and anyone else that wants to join, it's just not. You have to really go specific with your circle. Okay, it's okay to go out and all that stuff, but like I mentioned in other videos, if that person or that thing or whatever it is you're doing is distracting you from accomplishing what you're doing, if in that time that you set to work, okay, and then you find yourself like, I'm tired, let me go to this, let me do it tomorrow. When you find yourself doing that and putting it off, you need to change something. Whatever caused that, change it. Change it. Okay? Obsess over that thing that you want to accomplish. Just really go all out, and if it's working, keep at it and keep working it, and just believe in it. Act as if. This is why I like a journal that a day one. I've been using day one because I'm trying not to, like right now, usually I bring my bag with me everywhere, but I've been leaving it alone so I could focus on taking my son over there, and I'm teaching him how to drive, so he's driving now to practice and all that. Here's, I'll see if I, again, post edit. I don't want to do any edits, but maybe I'll show a picture of him driving. But, and then I want to do these videos. If I got my laptop, man, I'm gonna open that up. I'm gonna work. It's cool, but I want to do these type of things. I got this thing to do today. I promise you, if I had my laptop, I would go there late or not even go. Right? So, you got to be very disciplined with your thing. Really focus on it, and just obsess over it to a point where you believe that it's gonna happen, man. You just know it. That's it. You don't have to tell. In fact, don't tell no one. Don't tell no one your plans. Don't tell no one your ideas. Don't tell no one what you're gonna do. Hey, what's up? What you doing? How you doing? What are you working on? I'm still doing the same thing I'm doing. You don't have to lie. Just don't go into detail. I don't tell anyone no more what I do. I just tell her, I just work on the internet, on the computer. So what do you do? Oh, web designer, graphics design. It's sort of true. I build my stuff on Shopify. I build stuff on Canva, graphics design, right? I don't have to get in detail. That's enough to steer them away. Oh, I don't want to know about that, right? Because then you find yourself, instead of talking about it, you find yourself more like teaching and explaining the one little thing. Anyways, let me get going. It's getting dark. Man, I parked right here where the sun is setting, and it's beautiful. I'm excited for what's coming. Big things are happening on the Discord. The Shopify guide is man, it's going to be one of the most successful guides I've created. If it's anything remotely close to the Etsy guide, because the Etsy guide, in my opinion, is the best guide I've ever created, ever. And that's been the most successful as far as people getting their first sales, people getting their actual stores running, and the longevity. We have people there with very successful stores running, going on a year, 2 years, 3 years, right? The most recent guide, the Shopify, is like fresh. And, that right there, people are starting to see results fast, along with the Facebook guide. We're giving that away free, the Shopify and the Facebook guide together. And man, it's just I'm very excited. I'm more excited for the members because refund, all right, as Amazon saying refund. That's the thing, that the ear things that I just took to Staples. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm more excited too for the people taking the course and the guides, because now they're taking action, right? I set it up so easy that it's almost impossible to fail if you just don't do nothing. But they're starting to see results, like, not crazy numbers. They're not making tens of thousands of sales a day, but they're getting sales. Things that never happened before. They're like, oh my God, I've been trying to do this for the last 3 years and got 2 sales in 3 years. And here I got 5 sales in 5 days. It's insane, right? But it's not overcomplicating the things. It's just follow the process, follow the course until success. That's it. All right, that's it. Enough rambling. I want to go home now. So guys, I will see you on the next. Bye-bye.